Good afternoon, students. Now we shall discuss the next concept of capacitors. Expression for capacitance of parallel plate capacitor without dielectric medium. So, in capacitors, yes, what is a capacitor? Anybody? Capacitor is a device which is used for storing electrical energy. So in that there are many types of capacitors, but for your syllabus you are having parallel plate capacitor. A parallel plate capacitor means it is a capacitor which is having two parallel plates separated by a distance, a small distance. So what I am telling, parallel plate capacitor is the main type of capacitor in which you are having two parallel plates separated by a distance, d, right? So why the parallel plate capacitor is named so? Because it is called a parallel plate capacitor because it is consisting of two parallel plates separated by a small distance, right? So now your concept is expression for capacitance of parallel plate capacitor without dielectric medium. So without dielectric medium, and in next class you are learning with dielectric medium. Here without dielectric medium means here the space between two plates, the space between two parallel plates, it is filled with air medium, air or vacuum. The space, the gap between two conductors of a capacitor is filled with air medium, air or vacuum medium, right? So let us start the derivation here. Consider a parallel plate capacitor. So this is the parallel plate capacitor. This capacitor is having two conductors. So A is the first conductor, B is the second conductor. Let A is the area of each plate. This A is different, and here you can write area A, and this A is so it is a name given for this conductor. A is the first conductor, B is the second conductor, and here A is also used for giving area of each plate. Area of each plate is A, and sigma, let sigma be the surface density of charge on each plate. Surface density of charge on each plate is sigma. So here I am using sigma minus sigma. So for first conductor A, here sigma is of positive charges. So you know that charge distribution, how the charges are arranged in a capacitor or in a body, that is of three types. How the charges are distributed in a body means there are three types. One is volume charge density, surface charge density, linear charge density. So linear charge density is lambda, right? Surface charge density is sigma. This one is surface charge density sigma, and delta is the volume charge density. Delta is volume charge density. So here sigma is the surface density of charge on each plate, right? Q and minus Q, these are the charges on plate A and B. What are Q and minus Q? Charges on plate A and B, right? So here see, the surface charge density sigma minus sigma, as these two conductors are consisting of positive and negative plates, and let D be the distance between the two plates. So what you have to take here, you are taking area of each plate is A, surface charge density of charge, surface charge density on each plate is sigma. Next Q and minus Q are the charges. Next D is the separation between the two plates. So next thing now you think about electric field of the conductors A and B. See, the electric field on outer region of conductor A is 0, because here outer region, inner region. In here electric field means surface electric field at a point on the surface of a conductor means that is sigma by 2 epsilon naught. E equals to sigma by 2 epsilon naught formula na ನೀವು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿನೂ 0 ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಔಟರ್ ರೀಜನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿನೂ 0 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಯಾಕೆ 0 ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನರ್ ರೀಜನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ by 2 epsilon, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ by 2 epsilon ಏನು, here outer region sigma by 2 epsilon. When you are finding what is the total electric field at the outer part of conductor A, that is 0 because sigma by 2 epsilon minus sigma by 2 epsilon. What is the electric field on the outer region of conductor B means ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ sigma by 2 epsilon, sigma by 2 epsilon. Here also you will get 0 for conductor B. But what is the electric field in the region between A and B? What is the electric field in the region between A and B means there you go for adding the two values of electric fields. Here why I am taking sigma by 2 epsilon naught as the expression for electric field of the conductors means because here see here the distance d, this distance d is very small. In this diagram it is looking bigger. ಈ diagram ನಲ್ಲಿ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿ ನಾವು ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, but see usually this distance is very smaller compared to area of the conductors A and B or linear dimensions of A and B. This distance d of the capacitor, it is very smaller compared to dimensions. Dimensions means area, volume or any other dimensions. Area, volume, like that see for like that calculations, here the value of d is much smaller than the dimensions of conductor A and conductor B. Therefore this system, this whole system, this complete system, it is considered as a infinite plane sheet. ಈ ಒಂದು ಇದನ್ನ A ಮತ್ತು B ನ ಏನಂತ ತಗೋತಾರ, this is considered as a infinite plane sheet. So for an infinite plane sheet, see according to Gauss law you derive one expression for plane sheet. Expression for electric field intensity at a point is E equals to sigma by 2 epsilon naught. So for as here d is very smaller compared to area of each plate, so this complete system can be considered as a infinite plane sheet. So for an infinite plane sheet, expression for electric field is sigma by 2 epsilon naught. So for this conductor electric field becomes 0. For this conductor electric field becomes 0. But in between the two plates, electric field is not 0. Electric field is not 0. That electric field is the electric field due to the two charged plates A and B is added up. They are added up. So E equals to for this conductor sigma by 2 epsilon naught plus for this conductor sigma by 2 epsilon naught. Sigma by 2 epsilon naught plus sigma by 2 epsilon naught. Sigma plus sigma 2 sigma. 2 sigma by 2 epsilon naught. 2 sigma by 2 epsilon naught. So 2 here see 2 cancels, sigma by epsilon naught. E equals to sigma divided by epsilon naught. This is equation number 1. This is equation number 1. Now use the formula for the surface charge density. Use the formula of surface charge density. That is surface charge density formula is sigma equals to charge by area. Charge is Q, area is A. Sigma equals to Q by A. Right? Sigma equals to Q by A. So substitute the value of sigma in equation number 1. You put the value of sigma equals to Q by A here. So it becomes E equals to electric field E equals to, in place of sigma what you have to write now, Q by A. So after writing Q by A epsilon naught. This equation becomes Q by A epsilon naught. Let us imagine this one as equation number 2. This is equation number 2. Next, I am going to take one. I am going to use one old relation, that is a relation between electric field and electric potential. Yes, you remember? You try to remember what is the relation between electric field and electric potential. E equals to minus V by dV by dr. E equals to minus dV by dr. So for my convenience, I am taking this relation as E equals to dV is V, dr distance is d, and I am considering only positive value of that relation. Positive value of the relation is E equals to V by d. For standard formula, what is the standard formula? Electric field E equals to minus dV by dr. So for my convenience, I am taking this relation as E equals to V by d. So when I am taking d to the LHS, it becomes V equals to ED. You bring d to LHS, it becomes multiplied with E here, V equals to ED. So put equation 2. Equation 2 is E equals to Q by A epsilon naught. Now you put the value of equation number 2 in this equation. V equals to ED. So in place of E, what you can write now? Q by A epsilon naught. V equals to Q by A epsilon naught into D. Right? Now see here, you bring this Q to the LHS. So when this Q comes to the LHS, it arrives in a denominator. V by Q. V by Q equals to D by A epsilon naught. I brought this Q to the LHS. So in LHS it becomes V by Q. V by Q equals to D by A epsilon naught. Now you take the inverse value of this relation. Inverse value means denominator is written as numerator. Numerator is written as denominator. So I am reversing the equation terms here. V by Q is Q by V. D by A epsilon is A epsilon by D. D by A epsilon is A epsilon by D. Right? So next one more relation I am taking, expression for capacitance. That is, we know that Q by V equals to C. Capacitance C equals to charge by potential. Right? C equals to Q by V. So you substitute Q by V equals to C. So your expression becomes C equals to A epsilon naught divided by D. Yes, what is the expression for capacitance of parallel plate capacitor without a dielectric medium? That is C equals to A epsilon naught divided by D. Right? So first what we did here, we consider a parallel plate capacitor. Consider a parallel plate capacitor. Let A be the area of each plate. A be the area of each plate. Sigma be the surface density of charge on each plate. Q and minus Q are charges on plates A and B. And D is the separation between the two plates. Next, what is, you try to find the electric field between the two plates A and B. Here for plate A, electric field becomes 0 because here also sigma by 2 epsilon naught. Here also sigma by 2 epsilon. Total field becomes 0 for outer part of conductor A. Similarly, for outer part of conductor B, electric field is 0. But electric field is not 0 for inner regions of A and B. For in between A and B, what is the electric field? They goes, see, total values are added here. So E equals to sigma by 2 epsilon naught plus sigma by 2 epsilon naught. As you are having A and B, conductor A and conductor B. So for conductor A, this one, for conductor B, this one, when both are added, 2 sigma by 2 epsilon naught. 2 cancels here, sigma by epsilon naught. Let us take this equation as equation number 1. So use the surface charge density formula. Sigma equals to Q by A. When you are using, it becomes E equals to Q by A epsilon. Use the relation E equals to V by D. V equals to ED. I am taking this one as like this. E equals to V by D can be written as V equals to ED. So substitute the value of E here. E is Q by A epsilon into D. So I am bringing this Q to the LHS. V by Q equals to D by A epsilon. Now I am reversing the equation both in LHS and RHS. V by Q is written as Q by V. D by A epsilon is written as A epsilon by D. So we know that now I am taking second equation, second relation, that is capacitance C equals to Q by V. I am substituting this in this one. Here Q by V is C. So C equals to A epsilon by D. Right? Okay. Next, in the next class I am telling about expression for capacitance of parallel plate capacitor without dielectric medium. For any queries or doubts, you can message me to this second number. This is my second number. Alright.